Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. The Cleveland Indians were winners over the visiting Rangers, 3-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
It has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Cleveland Indians. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Number 21 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard toward first. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And this is what folks mean when they talk about time in the...
Eric Hosmer will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody.
The hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
Comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Pitches high to throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this is an ideal start here so far in Game 1. You get the scoreless top half. And now for first and really put the pressure on right from the outset of the series.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys...
Clint Robinson will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
Back goes Rasmus. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And as a result, number 21 stands in.
Number 21. Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Yep,
2-0.
on, kid. See it and drive it.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 2-0.
Hey, shit, drive it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Calling for it, Zimmerman. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman.
Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Number 21 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box, Clint Robinson. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I think he proved to us his last at-bat that he can turn around anybody's fastball. So maybe you go off-speed or try to get it down in the zone.
And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Anthony Rendon stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Carrasco pauses. 1-1 on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and Bryce Harper will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Kipnis is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th. Number 21 will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 21.
Hey, you can do it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh? Come on, let it fly right here.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Now a changeup locks him up. Number 21 steps into the box.
Hey, tee it up, drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
He'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
They're having a little trouble finding the strike zone here to start off the inning. And it's a long road back from 3-0.
And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying run. Eric Hosmer. The gap here. Runner goes for second. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Max Scherzer. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 2-1. Good night from Cleveland.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.
You
The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Cleveland Indians. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, Matt, I'm excited to see what Ryan Zimmerman has in store. He works hard at it.
Settling in now, Steve Casto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one. Number 21 stands in.
Batting third, center fielder, number 21.
Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's
A
outside.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
And these guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out.
He's good.
You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that. Hey, that's a tough one to take. They all are in the postseason. But I think you just got to look in the mirror, stick with what got you here, and then try to put that loss behind you as best you can.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Swing and a line drive. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Number 21 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Leading off with a drive, center fielder,
He's
number
set. Here it
21.
comes.
Ball.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in
Ball
for a
one, no
ball.
strike.
1-0.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
And he
that's
won't
outside
bite
right
at that
there.
point either. It's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
And the pitch on 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Number 21 will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game.
No ball,
You'll
2
start
strikes.
falling into some pretty bad habits.
And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Hit to third. Rendon is there. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Chris Davis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box, Clint Robinson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field.
And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start. Pedro Severino will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Number 21 steps in now.
Leading off with a try, center fielder, number 21.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You got to be careful with that inside location on 0-2. The last thing you want to do is hit him.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch.
Pedro Severino will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Number 21 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals. Number 21 will come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's the key to getting a hitter out. You've got to disrupt his timing, and they've had him out of whack all game long.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right.
It was the hardest ticket to get in these parts in ages, and the folks that are packed into this place are making an impact already. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And guys, you know I don't like the phrase must win if it's not a...
Number 21 will get his first opportunity here. And if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track. And I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around, though.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
And these guys coming off of a really tough loss last time out. You know, you come out on the short end of a one-run ball game, and you can't really sugarcoat a loss like that.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. And Anthony Rendon will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for route number 1.
Batting third.
Number 21 steps in now.
Now batting, number 21.
Let it fly now.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1.
1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, need you right here, one time.
Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And with 2 away, let's get it. Number 21 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Hey, come on now.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, way to get dirty. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play. Boy, there's that outstanding.
And nobody away.
So stepping in, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there.
Number 21 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, he's had a rough one at the plate in this one, guys, but here's another opportunity to get something going.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he will make the play. Anthony Rendon strides in, grounded out his last time through. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chisenhall moves over, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Score remains tied at 3-3. Trevor Gott will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
Trevor Gott.
Number 21 will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through. Let's go. That missed.
Full
That's
count. 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen.
That's ball
This
four.
might be a
Runner
quick
taking
outing
base.
if that happens.
And he lays off. Striding into the box. For 4 for the game. He's running towards second. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Yan Gomes digs in, looking to send something into the outfield. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner's on his way to third. Shot loopily to the left. Throw gets him 2 down. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and in the late stages of Game 3. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But he was...
And with 2 away now, they want to make sure that runner can score from second on a base hit. So we'll see a pinch runner take over out there now. So stepping in, Colby Rasmus, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
We need you right here.
first pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Here you go, your turn.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Tim Beckham is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-3. Good night from D.C.
6 hits.
Getting set for what should be nothing short of an epic battle. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Washington Nationals. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting. Number 23 will get his first opportunity here, and if you go by the numbers, it's been a disappointing start to this World Series for him so far.
Yeah, he really hasn't gotten on track, and I think you have to give some of that credit to good pitching. But he's really been a bit of a non-factor so far. Still time for him to turn it around now.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
21.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now, Steve Casto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Here we go.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Number 23 is there to make the catch, and it's a 1-pitch out to start. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One down now. One down.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Michael Taylor will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Number 23 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Let her fly.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Heading out toward shallow right. Harper is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Anthony Rendon steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Number 23 will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, you see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a lead. Eric Hosmer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally
dig.
Taken in out there for the first out. And he is in there.
Beat him. Here we go now.
So stepping in, Yan Gomes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon is there. But the throw bounces at first, and the run's going to score. Number 23 steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
First baseman, number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Number 23 steps into the box.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Number 23.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Anthony Rendon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player. Through 5 games, it's been a series to remember so far. And we should be in for more great theater here. Will it end tonight?
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I really appreciate the way that Bryce Harper plays the game. He's made a difference in this series so far. Already with 2 home runs to his credit, he looks really locked in at the plate, and I think he's got a good chance to keep that hot hitting going.
Bryce Harper steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Under it is Beckham as he takes it in smoothly for out number 1.
Batting 4.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Under it is the center fielder. And that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Number 23 will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Darvish pauses, 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
I tell you, what's impressive about this swing in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark.
Here we go.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, one away.
Carrasco pauses, 0-1 on its way. Fly ball heading for the alley. Center fielder on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Number 23 stands in.
The batter, number 23.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second of the game as the Indians have come back to tie it at 2. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, nobody away.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Number 23 will step in now. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs thus far.
Well, he's got that power stroke working, Matty, so why not get a little greedy and look for another one to drive?
Into the seats, 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Here we go. Come on now. One time.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at number 23 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, first baseman number 35, Eric.
Well, he certainly is not proving to be a singles hitter.
One time, right
Eric
now, kid. Here we
Hosmer
go.
will stand in now in as pressure-filled a spot as one could imagine with this World Series potentially hanging in the balance. Has to be thinking strikeout here. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
And that could wind up being a very big insurance run here in the late going. Anytime you can get your bullpen an extra run to work with, they'll thank you for it. And this pushes the lead up to 2 now.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers. But
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's how the Nats.
he doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Hey, let's go right here.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play. Number 23 will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
Grounded back up the middle. Murphy's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Clint Robinson will stand in an early RBI opportunity here in Game 7.
And it goes without saying, this is an important one to cash in on. You don't know how many more opportunities you're going to get, so you got to make everyone count.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Going back is the center fielder, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap.
Around third and being waved on home. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, but he missed it. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is in there. Chris Davis is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Number 23 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 23.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His third home run of this series. And they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, one thing you can say about this.
Number 23 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that?
Daniel Murphy will step in. A ground out victim as last time. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Chris Davis will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're up 6-4. Number 23 will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Murphy is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Of first baseman, number 35.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get number 25 steps in now.
Center fielder, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. An inning in the books, no score here on. Manuel Vizcaíno steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know, he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something. Hey, put him away.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes on the move. He makes the play. Jose Peraza stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Oh, and he misses it. And he's not stopping. He's trying for it all. And he is in there. Number 25 stands in.
Leading off with a drive.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Number 25.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, heading for second now. Carlos Santana will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner goes
Right
for
here,
third.
find the ball.
Right
Put it
side.
out, dig.
Peraza ranges to his right and taking it out there for the first out. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
1 out now, 1 out.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
I got it.
Cespedes has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Number 25 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Duvall has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jude Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Lindor ranging into the outfield, 1 away.
Come on, guys.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
5 runs.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 5-3. So long, everybody.
Give the save to J.J. Hoover. Loss goes to Danny Salazar. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.